Let's see if it deserves it. Let's see if it deserves that kind of grandiosity.
Yes, the good old B-pop.
Let's see how it goes. ORKS on the T side to start, and Grayhound playing 2 members towards the B site. We'll see if Sicko's going to be able to strike.
Oh no!
That takes that contact. Julie's going to have plenty of bullets, but won't be able to fire them all. Milky takes out Vex site, and that's a B site carried across into the ORKS territory.
Is there anything worse? You know, coming into the series, it's okay, elimination games, guys, this is it. We have to sort of step up, and then as they're coming to your site, you press right click and you start taking off your silencer, and then you just die.
Round 1 of the game as well, like, you know, not even like you're a map deep, but let's see if they can pull it back in the 3v5. You wouldn't have imagined so, but they made it look convincing out of the opener. However, now it very, very quickly looks to fall apart. Milky will finish them all off. 3 in the round from him.
And Grayhound, they've got Ali posting on top mid, but surely he's hearing everything coming on the lower side. Will barely escape there.
Ooh! 50 damage, Nate.
Perfect placement out of that one. Milky going to be able to find another one to ins. Quick trades coming out of ORKS, and they are tearing. Grayhound's a new one. The Fellowship, it's falling apart.
Yeah. This ain't the Lord of the Rings I remember.
Wow, but this is just a simple default. I mean, you could see 2 guys going underground, right? So to deny maybe some aggressive plays towards mid, towards top mid, and after that, it's just sort of, hey, let's go. We killed the op, right? A little bit more freedom.
Passed that torch around within the team a few times, if I'm not mistaken. Man.
Yeah, it's gone many different ways, and this round could go back in favour of Grayhound. Unfortunately, Liaz only has the wood to say instead.
Of course, right? Finally thought we were onto something there, and we still could be. Hang on a second, Sicko. Come on, lad. 1 from him as he drops off into the site. Alistair's going to try his hand at the angle now. They've at least slowed this round down. Alistair decides enough of waiting around. He tries to play into this with the AWP, but he's going to get wrapped. Alistair, fast turn. Go on, Alistair.
There he is.
There's 3 from the man. Not getting loud yet, but the hat-trick will see that first round up on the board for Grayhound, and it's on the back of Alistair's AWP.
Someone had to stand up to the ORKS and say, hey, we need one of these rounds. Quick, smart, CT side. And the map was running away from him with 5 in a row on the T side for ORKS. But Ali stands, flicks.
They want to deny this mid control for ORKS. Oh, you heard that.
No one's watching top mid. In's going to have to swing around, and no one's there to fight with him. Vexite reactively swings off the contact, but it's HS to take him out, and straight away it's a man advantage for ORKS.
Oh, Alistair had to get out a connector. Just dodges this. If he goes back in, he's a dead man. But it's eating away. Back of his brain is telling him to peek that mid-angle with the AW. He's feeling the pressure to get involved. And with no util, no flashes coming over, none of that available for Grayhound, there's no way to get Milky off the angle, so... Oh my goodness. I think the ORKS might be about to hand it to him. They've at least given them a fighting chance here, but Liaz dies in the backline, and Sicko's left fighting alone. That one's going to feel a little bit annoying if you're Grayhound. They actually had the right gamble. They were getting played into in the 4v2.
Barely have that CT control.
They're so confused. I don't think they've ever had this happen to them, like in practice, where, what, wait, there's no one here? Where do we all go?
Well, ORKS are all going to be stuck at triple trying to fight for that CT control. In the meanwhile, it works out in Grayhound's favour. Getting that man advantage. 4v3 here, Milky. Going to be able to snag one away as he goes into apparel. Not only the burst for HS there. Ali strikes true. And a flash over CT to try to set Sicko up, but he's jumped up on the ticket. That's not looked good. Snacks knocked him down. And Ali putting high priority on keeping the AWP into the next round. Another blunder. No one's looking unders this time.
Yeah,
all
like,
3 gazing towards the top of mid, and ORKS might be able to catch this timing. Vexite will get up on the fence just at the right moment. But can Ali connect as well, going over towards that lower side. Looking good for the Hounds. 3-man advantage. Surely they convert a second from here.
That could have gone so terribly wrong if SNX just, you know, they were waiting for a flash or something to coordinate with the top mid players. But if they were just going a little bit faster underpass, that would have been another disaster. Because no one's holding it. There's 3 guys there. No one was really holding it. But luckily for them, it works out. Perhaps it's just, you know, early in the morning. for them and they need a little bit of time to get warmed up into the game. I don't know, but at least I see now.
Oh, well, there we go. We've had the Grayhound coach weigh in. And let's see if it inspires a little bit of confidence now. Veggie's opened up this round. Oh dear. Oh dear. The words have fallen on deaf ears, but not for Alistair.
Oof, that was a big fight. Now they have B open. They had Ins, you see, he was Shadow. He was sort of a Joker player there. That could have worked out, but now... Oh, they see the bomb. The bomb is all alone. That's good patience from ORKS. Maybe a little bit too patient. Right. They've done a great job of just freezing sometimes, finding the advantage. No idea what this here. We know what that means. Do that without playing, so can really help with a lot of things. Alistair now finds the entry kill.
I want to know if he thought that was actually someone on the Hounds yelling, and that's why he's yelling now.
Yeah, when you were going ham,
the bear.
Yeah.
kind of reminded him, right? Like, that he can get loud, he can get excited. And man, like, you know, it is one of these games where Alistair is the guy, like, trying to bring Grayhound back into the fold.
The setups falling apart and not really, you know, some of the basic setups being able to execute them well, but also just the attitude, you know, it doesn't look great. There's no fire, really.
Well, beautiful round from the Hounds. Ins in pole position to lock down the objective. Got that helping hand coming, and it's a flawless one. So,
don't say anything. Goes back to playing.
Yeah.
But I hope that we can have him.
Same AX, bro.
Sticking some landings here. Ins and Alistair will lock in the apartments drop. Liaz from down under the palace. He's got support every step of the way, so not alone in this battle. Alistair will move in to deal with the remainders. And that's Grayhound starting to find something here on the CT half down the stretch. They're
already pretty deep. That smoke is going to fade, and the ramp players are still far away. This might be a little bit disjointed for ORKS, Harry.
Alistair's in hot water, though. They are all around him here. He's got to hope that his teammate from CT is able to offer some sort of assistance. He just pushes down the ramp. I like this kind of bold move from Alistair. He's at least given himself a hidey hole to work with on this AWP. Gonna have Shadow advantage on the fight from behind, but he fights forward first. Alistair, shot up from the site, is finished off by HS. He was the kind of ray of sunshine for Grayhound here. He's kept the round alive at least. This plant could get denied. They've done so much damage, but they don't stop the bomb in time. And so now it is just Ins to stop this 10th from appearing. One kill goes his way. Now how much further can he take it? Tucked in at triple, one man still in the site, another over towards the ramp. They've got this crossfire set up. HS can wait for the contact, and then he'll go swinging out to secure double digits for the ORKS at the end of this half.
It's all right, Harry. On the 4th minute of the halftime break, look to the T side. Yeah, and they had a couple of rounds at least strung together, thanks to ORKS deciding to have by 2 times in a row, and an early push to get punished by Ins.
Oh, bit of the cover, Yanko play-by-play there, sneaking through.
Oh, yes, but the meat is in underground. That was just the lettuce in ramp.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Oh, the landing keep
Lord of the Rings reference.
Here we go. There's no stopping them. Out through connector. Oh, Milky and Olaf seem to think there is stopping them. Oh my God, the pistol round's done! And it's ORKS to pick it up. By the time the Grayhound even had time to realize that something was going wrong, it was too late.
It's not Gandalf who's coming, it's Saruman. I need to stop this.
Boil and mash
sorry,
them,
I'm just such
stick 'em in
a
a
Lord of the
stew.
Ring fan. I watch it at least once a year. Wow. I mean, that was just a little bit unfortunate for the Hounds. The fact that ORKS just decided to go for the... Oh, okay. Let's go. B-pop. Or a B-rush.
B-rush?
B-pop.
They're going hard. 2 coming unders. No one's cleared it just yet. Ali's already low. What's going on here? Liaz is going to be able to trade for the first one, but there's still going to be one on the flank. He decides to go back to mid, and it's all up to Olim to hold. He's not going to be able to do it, and that's going to be the B-site taken for the moment. Veggie getting to the window in time, and the util is only being dumped right now. The Hounds in a 3v3 looking to convert, but Liaz won't be able to escape the site. That's going to be Bomb in an awkward damn position. Vexite feeling it with the AK in hand, but can he find any more from here? Big shot onto Snacks. Milky, He did it in the pistol, but can he clutch it in the 1-on-2?
This is a pretty big ask for Milky. This one's gotten out of hand very, very quickly, but he has found a good timing here for that charge, but it just slips away from him. And Vexside's going to close it with a great round there. Started it over towards bench, started nailing them as they try to come through the smokes.
And Olymp as well, just watching for that PAL pop to come through. Man's tucked at Firebox, but will he be cleared straight away? Vexite goes unders. He's been seeing the barrels coming, but he gets that headshot again. Continuing the tirade, finding yet another. Man is entering up a storm, but they don't expect HS in this position. Thing is, he's only got that UMP in at range. It usually isn't too good. Vexite gets his head ripped off, but his arms are too short. He's got those hobbit arms. He's scurrying, scambling, but he's not going to be able to reach it.
No, come on. I hope he at least tries to grab the M4. Very nice sequence.
What was that? 6 kills for Vexite in 2 rounds.
What day is it today?
Saturday.
Saturday's for the dudes. Here we go.
Great. While you're losing it, they're walking into the stack. Let's see if Orcs
They're
can
fine. Nothing can go wrong here. Absolutely nothing can go wrong.
No, none at all.
They got this.
Nothing at all.
They're fine.
Nothing going wrong.
They're winning this round.
Veggie with an AK. Nothing wrong.
There we go.
Just have to have the positive mindset.
I needed that. I needed that.
Yeah, actually, but ages ago.
Great. Let's see if ORKS can find something here. It's starting to get dangerous. That's 4 rounds in a row now for Grayhound, right? 4? Sounds about right. Maybe even 5. All in. Ooh, that's a tag.
Big damage onto Sicko. Let's see if they can follow through or even get out of apps. They're walking straight into the meat grinder. And now Ali, the only one with health. Sicko shift forks into that line of Olymp again, who's finding success with the AWP this round. 3 big picks on the B-side defense. And that's a round that Orcs have been looking for a while.
Whichever way you try to slice it, they're a little limited. Alistair's the guy with that second smoke. So this might have to be pretty dry as far as it goes, and that's going to leave a lot of these sight lines open for Milky to be involved on this AWP. Molly in at ramp, but Grayhound are already ahead of it, and Milky's kind of calling for a bit of help here. That Molly forces a swing out of his AWP, and the nade will punish him. Liaz trying to cross in at the stairs. If he can find this golden opportunity for Grayhound, he had 2 on the plate there, 1 found from Liaz. His teammates have fallen like flies around him. There's that rotate out of the Olymp AWP, and HS will close. Orcs managed to brawl their way back in there, and are actually the ones to take that round.
Did he see him before, or was it just a lucky shot?
Just getting the ops. Getting 4 kills. Ooh. Yeah, it was just a reaction shot. That was huge. If he doesn't get that kill, I think Grayhound is in a really strong position, but here's some sound cues. SNX has ramp information and ramp control, so he could be the danger man here for ORKS.
Double fake. They're going out A, drawing these rotations right back. Orcs are biting straight into this bait too. No spray transfer this time. 2-for-1 trade, but the Hound's now going to be able to take that B site.
Oh, Milky.
That is the worst timing you've ever seen, but the B site in the hands of the doggies.
That's wild. Oh, but he's still going to pick up the kill on the rotate back in. It's only ins. Left to deny 15, left to deny map point. 1v3 required. He's gotten close to the market. He's looking to fight for this. Oh, they line up for him. And ins now gets it down to the 1v1. Through the apartment, Snacks making his way on through, and ins repositioning onto the bench. We'll hear this drop down. He knows he's in the site, and sticking the bomb is not the answer. Map point denied as ins picks up the 1v3.
Top con and window smokes, and now they're going to move out A.
Ooh, Molly timing.
Oh, that's not safe.
He's saved by Snacks there. And the defense on A is too strong right now. The Hounds with 40 seconds can go back, can choose a different approach, but it's not going to happen with Vexite. The Lurker falling at mid 3v5 now. And looking to fight muscle on muscle. Go toe-to-toe and try to make their way back in. Snacks helped out by Milky, who couldn't see. But Sicko, dying to the AWP again. 2v5 now. And that time it's ticking. Ins needs to find an in if they want to make something happen here. But the save might be a better option. With the round loss bonus all over the place. Ali with the AWP in hand, he's running, he's hiding. And he is hoping that he can strike, as this push is going to come into Pal right after that smoke fades, right after the timer ticks to 0. If he falls, it could be catastrophic for the Hounds, but he's got distance, he's got space.
You need the bathroom break, Harry?
No, that's just like really, that's like such a, you know.
The other guys are stuck behind the molly, and it was just, at that point, a very difficult round for Grayhound to win, and this one is going to be even more so.
Oh, and imagine this is what they deal you. They just run at you with 15 of their name. They run through Palace, double push. And I mean, already the buy was dire for Grayhound. Up against 15, they had 2 P250 armor players. Like, that is, you know, a dire situation to be in. Now they don't have the manpower either. A very aggro stance from ORKS, who send a bit of a message here. Oh,
that one hurts even more. And it looks like it is going to be the end of the first movie in just a moment. Sicko, 1v5 angle. Not this time. Not this reality. And not in this world. 16-12 is going to be ORKS taking their first map of the series, taking their map choice of Mirage. And the Hounds are barking mad and one map away from going on a long trip back home to Australia.
Finally pick up their first, and with some solid T-side rounds as well. What a good sign. Let's see if they can keep it together here on the CT side as Grayhound bring the pace.
Well, they're bringing the pace indeed. Straight out on the upper side. Julie's going to be able to stand and deliver snacks, just farming up. Going to be able to almost find that fourth one. And Liaz has to do it in the 1-on-3 with no HP. He's in the grave already. No shot, no chance. And ORKS straight.
Dual Berettas happened.
A little bit of noise could have been made with that jump up onto the fence there. HS, he was aware that that was a possibility. And the wallbang with the MP9. He's going to be able to clean one up. Milky goes 1 for 1 down to the lower side. And Liaz still lurking here in pre-lobby.
Yeah, they don't know about this lurk, but it's not the end of the world, as you said. Liaz has options later. It just means his team can't afford to die too soon in the bomb site. Alistair fighting behind that smoke. Doesn't need to overcommit here. Grayhound have that clock ticking quick in their favor. Miss spray ends here in time, though, and with that door half off, there's no way back in for ORKS. They're just jumping through Liaz in time down the vent, and that's the first round for Grayhound.
Getting loud. And Snacks, in the meanwhile, finds a nice timing to pressure into lobby. Goes all the way to T-Roof with a sneaky fast move. And there's util in hand as Inns at least gets one bit of util out. But now Grayhound in a more precarious position than ever. Molly going to alert them to Veggie's position. Good trade from Liaz. 2v4 though. A long way to go for the Hounds to get back into the rounds.
Yeah, a loose bomb as well. They've got to go back for it later, but there is, danger around every corner, up in heaven, on T-Roof, down in B. Nowhere is safe right now for Sicko, and what the chances he clears HS behind this pixel box. He looks the right way and hits the shot. 28 seconds. They can do this. They need to hurry up for that bomb.
Given a lot of space, 12 seconds. Need to get to site. That T-Roof position still has been safe. Milky looking to make his way up the vent, but that time is ticking way too far away. There's the tap. Underarmed, right click. It's done so much damage. Liaz so low, and the spray transfer to close. Kicking off the round with that pick onto Vex site, and then closing with the 2K. Olymp, MVP of the round. SNX has pushed into Hut again, and he's looking for so much info. At close range, no one's ready to shoot back. SNX going to be able to find 3 there. Bomb on the ground. And another round in the bag for ORKS, unless Inns chiming in. Looking for something with that wall bang. Spam it again for Tech9. Not going to be working as HS takes another.
They're coming from ramp right now. It's 2 players moving.
He's in A. A is empty.
Well, they got that util.
Oh, Liaz saw him.
Oh, get away from ramp. Smoke and Molly.
So weird.
But in the meantime, Veggie going to be able to make that trade happen, but they can pop up vent at any given moment. I think the bomb is still on the upper side, so they've gone for the nice rotation. Sicko cutting this one off with the pre-lobby control and a 4v3. 2 of the Hounds worse for wear, but it looks like ORKS are respecting this util. And Olymp again. He found success with a swing here before, and it looks like we're going to see that one more time. Ali finds this pick. Olymp just picks the right moment to strike. There it is. Deja vu for me. Ali won't be able to find the third, and now in a 2v3. Grayhound still have a shot. Smoked off, though, lobby control in the hands of ORKS. And they're going to have that buddy system still over towards the ramp side. SNX hoping he can find a line. He's on that off angle, but Sicko gets spammed through the corner. And a 1v3 ins one of these on Mirage. 40 seconds to play with here. Can he do it again? Ooh, there's the answer.
The re-aggress lobby, because they weren't really playing for outside, but I mean, that was a bit overzealous since Grayhound didn't even throw smokes outside yet. So they might just be standing there waiting for you, and you could see the guys who were pushing door really just died, but the ramp players managed to get a couple of more kills, and you can see the frustration on the side of Grayhound clearly visible now.
Locally visible too, but in comes the push. They know one's in the smoke. Vexite let them go all past. 4CT blind there, and Vexite unable to find anything when he had all that information. Oh,
they were all blind. How is no one getting the kills?
They just played the get out of jail free card. It's ridiculous.
That is a robbery. That definitely is.
And that's a great read from ORKS. Timeout, okay, they haven't done anything slow, they haven't used yard. Let's try to do the yard setup again. They have to try and do something.
Ali? Not able to get that second.
Olin still going.
Yeah. He just loves putting this pressure in through Trophy. In's dropping the defensive molly to stop the push into lobby. They need to do something here. And Olin, he's feeling it right now. The full disrespect from him. Veggie as well, locking down the door. And Vexite in a 1v2 to try to get a third.
You know what ORKS is doing? They're making Grayhound play their own game. Right? Like they're going for this chaos, they're pushing through, you know, Olymp is like taking fights from Trophy. Like that isn't necessarily,
you know, EU coaches. Look at Tensky on the other side of ORKS, right? That's a surprising addition. Old school player who's been to the top. Vexite again running amok out A site. Had some entries come through here, but in a 4-on-5 with significant molly damage down the vent. This one comes at a cost. Big shot for Liaz. Maybe they can break back.
Potentially the saving grace. Molly buying time for the vent drop to come through from Veggie, and that bomb will go down on B.
I think they're wasting too much time with these smokes. They have so much utility. While they use it all, will there be time to defuse?
It's ridiculous. Ali's going to be going through single, swinging, looking for that trade, but the time, as you mentioned, has gone way too far. Liaz dropping the cross to sight, and it's a nice plant for him to defend. ORKS outplay themselves by just squeezing out too much time.
Beautiful shooting from Liaz in that round. That's more like it. Yeah, the timing of Veggie dropping was great, but
one side of ramp, it's okay, you guys have 3 smokes, 2 mollies, 2 flashes, you know, you can use your own counter utility and move. In the end, that one smoke really won the round for Grayhound. That shouldn't have been like that, really, but
we really are in the upside down land right now as ORKS look to find double digits to the end of the half. They've had to dig deep into the coffers. Not much money here. Flash play, but that flash hit Olymp, so there's a cue, a sound cue, a warning for Liaz to get that entry kill. And he wants to go around, but he knows there's more in store as that flash comes in. They're pushing through the smoke, a one step too far perhaps. Liaz, can he survive the night? Can he live to tell the tale? They've got the bomb. They've got to reset quick.
Nice bit of movement to sneak their way into pre-lobby again.
That smoke will run out before anyone even gets the bomb. Grayhound are taking so much time. No way you walk through this. That's crazy. That's insane. And Grayhound, they're going to pick up 6 at the end of the half. The last 4 in the T side. So not a bad finish for Grayhound, but it will be if they can't win the map. This could be Grayhound eliminated first from ESL Pro League here on Nuke.
I feel like with no pistol, ORKS are done here.
Ooh, bold prediction. Well, let's see if they can get that pistol and refute the madness that this map has been. Vexite, a slow start, but he will find that opening kill here in the pistol round as they attempt to drop down the vent. They'll make it with a couple. Good shot for Milky in the final bullet. And will they follow? 2 already on ramp side. Moving in is Sicko, trying to take some position as Inns hits a couple of headies and drops that bomb as well. This pistol might fall by the wayside. They're looking for the lurker, but he still sits in lobby.
Cheeky bullet from these Glocks onto Inns, and Vexite could turn the ship around. A damn fast SNX still hunting here.
Good reposition from Alistair.
One body shot might do it. Headshot found.
Where are you going, bro?
Bomb the vent.
Like, you wanted to go heaven and your player to go up vents? What? Oh, hello.
Oh, and he's found
Fitting end to this pistol.
Yeah, that was an attempt.
for the CTs to overstep.
Lurking on roof as well. Are they going to go back up Venyanko? It's the pistol all over again. MP9 is here. Liaz can't close that kill. Vexite's locked in, trapped behind the vent. He needs another. Liaz getting nothing from the hut roof with an MP9.
Crazy.
Grayhound is still 2 on upper and they can't get a kill. More than 1, rather.
Well, Sicko.
Sicko can find this kill. Maybe they have a chance. 2v2.
No kit.
No kid.
73 HP, and time's still on their side though. But where is Ali going to be able to come from? Nade towards the door, drawing a lot of attention. But Ali taking so long.
Warrioristically, try to find the 2 kills.
Kid on the ground there. Over towards CT vent, so there is a reality where this works.
Tag.
There's the tag, and the nade to follow might just do it. Great bowling, and that's going to be that. Ali picks up the kit in the meanwhile, and the retake works out for the Hounds.
That's
9-9. That's the tight game.
A couple of seconds to spare, a kit grabbed at CT vent, and a dunk to do it.
And I think this frag, why is SNX here? The bomb is planted, A. I think he wanted to go for the heaven lurk.
They are loving
bro,
it right now.
Relax, you're 3v2, you know. They have to come to you. I think that... A fast silo play.
Ooh. Crossing secret, this is dangerous. The smoke is not going to do much to help Alistair. And he doesn't look up either. Fast out ramp now, 5-on-4. They catch him off guard. Sicko still hits his shot, but they're coming through that smoke with a trade. Need that help player. Not there in time. 3-on-3, they reset. Locked in the trophy room right now. They still want to fight for this. Smoke and flash will do, but there's 2 from Grayhound and 2 from Vexite specifically. He's really recovered. What was it, 4 kills in the first half? He's already up to 13.
Might have even been 3. By the way, big effort from him. Veggie, 1v3, and now with that bomb on the ground. Grayhound trying to figure out how they want to play this one. Up top, Vexite looking through the hole. Is just keeping eyes on the door.
I think you're right, it was 3. So he's added 11 kills in the second half. Fast outside with the smokes. A couple of pistols. Third one does land. Good spam, but they come through this time with a flashbang. However, everyone's blind, and so it didn't help HS much as Inns gets away with a double kill. Can he survive? Surely not. They're running to heaven, though. They do love it. SNX with his back turn, that silencer. Deadly. Isn't full blind. He can easily kill the garage player there. Take out Inns. Have a gun. Another rush here for Grayhound. They're doing their best ORKS impression.
Some taste of his own medicine. Push from the ramp side. Olymp not going to be able to survive this time. Ali, lucky to be alive here, playing around Unbreakable, but can he find a timing? HS going to be sliding his way. Get out of there. Going to make a bit of cash at credit.
Run.
But it looks like Ali is just swinging around. That smoke will fade at some point, and the man is in a one-and-done position. It gets worse. It's gotten worse. Somehow he's not hit that one in the 4v2. Liaz and Inns, what can they do?
Dead.
Now, of course, Liaz will survive. A window broken, a way in.
SNX can see heaven.
He's thinking about it. Liaz is a big reaggress, but he won't catch the kill, aiming upper. As Milky gets that frag, now Lower's open for business, and Inns has run through the lobby, so Veggie knows. And they both come back to fight together. I like this. Just end the round.
Oh, knife out at the wrong moment. Nade across to the side to try and play around with something, but it's another round in the bag for ORKS. Job's not done yet for the Hounds. Molly close.
He has all nades.
He's not going to be losing too much if he does fall. Speaking of falling, HS hits the ground, so that lurk it out is now out of the equation. Sicko dodging the flash and letting Ali take this contact. Flash. Oh, doesn't matter. Sicko going to be able to find one, swinging together and doing work. Didn't need util to make that round happen. And 1v5.
Thanks for that, Hugo.
You asked me for a story, but then you constricted it. You limited it to this morning. So maybe I have some stories, but I don't have any about today.
Let's start again. You still got a good minute. Tell me a story. Spin me a yarn.
I'm not much of a...
Jesus.
Even if
you've constricted me. All right, let's start again. Oh, you haven't constricted me. I've got no stories.
Ask me for a joke, maybe, and I can get one of those.
Oh, yeah, one of those. One of those awesome jokes.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, no, the round's ending. I guess we got to talk about the Counter-Strike.
ORKS, though, don't really have anywhere else they can go. They've
flash.
gone all in. How's the timing? No good. Mac-10 not going to be creating the space they're looking for. Vexite happy just to hold. He's going to find 3 big heads. Make it a 4th. Man's woken up. We called on him.
Crikey. That's a round. Liaz and Vexite.
You can't be the first one to say crikey.
No one else has. You've had your chances. You've only got a couple of games left for Grayhound, but Vexite is trying to make it a 3rd map of first 3 mapper. I would say
you'll have a lot of crikey opportunities with Rooster, but okay.
Are Rooster here yet? Are they in Europe?
They've been boot camping, yeah.
Lovely.
4 of the 5.
Respect. 4 of the 5? What, so one has 300 ping, or they're playing with a stand-in?
They're playing with a stand-in. Either way, this round is certainly ahead, certainly away with us. 20 seconds in, and 4 are dead. Vexite looking for more. That's going to be the bomb on the ground, and he's swinging, waiting. Milky going to be able to trade from default. But where to from here? Ali going to be locking down that left side. Inns drops the bomb again and might even drop the map in the bag. Oh, it ain't done yet. Milky falling, hitting the ground. And the Hounds are going to Isengard or Ancient. I don't know which one it is.
Crikey.
By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I bid you stand, men of the West!
Yeah!
For them!
For them! Here we go. Grayhound are getting into this, and with a rip-roaring speech to open up, they will manage to get up into the red room. Let's see if that inspires them in the pistol round here. It's not looking good. Oh, man, locked out by the pistols. They've been shut down. And so the Fellowship disbanded in round 1.
1v4 angle. What can they do on the T side of Ancient here? Nice little 2-tap onto Olymp. A good start, and with a minute on the clock, there is time, but can he get there in time? These dualies at range, not necessarily the best tool for the job, but the Glock, you can say the same thing about it. Ooh. Ali with the read, though. And now 40 seconds remain.
And she's had the bomb be retrieved. Oh, Alice there messes that jump across. Oh, no. Fumbles 2 different jumps. These are costing him critical seconds here. Now he's got to run it all the way up ramp. Kind of has to commit to the plant immediately, so it's going to be knife out at best. And there we go. Veggie domes him. It's a good attempt from Alistair, right? Getting it from the 1v4 down to the 1v2. The fact that we're even considering that is kind of crazy.
Take some sort of a risk. You can't really play default with these guns against the AKs.
Ooh, big damage from the Util. Sicko follows through with a spray through the smoke there. There's going to be a cracker at the start of the round. Olymp going to be able to find at least one with the Famous, but Ali close to trade. Olymp getting a little bit too big for his boots. Going for the re-swing there. Aggression through mid. Veggie going to be able to find a little bit more. But in the 3v2, it's still going to be extremely hard for ORKS to convert here.
Oh, Alistair really wants to be fed this kill. He really wants to. This round is still a little peculiar, especially with Grayhound being so separated. However, Vexite's got this one for free. His lurk over towards B is rewarded, and so now the pressure kind of gets alleviated. The bomb, it looked like it was going to go back there. Grayhound just kind of deciding they don't want to overcook this. They're going to rotate it back in with Liaz, and they should have this one in the bag. Not too worried about it. They slow it down in the 3v2 to not allow any weirdness to come through, giving Vexite a bit of room to maneuver.
Util going everywhere. Veggie thinking about playing a dangerous game here. Spamming, waiting. Milky stopping that swing on the back of side, but they haven't spotted the member crossing long. That's Sicko. He's got a molly to dump if he wants to. Bomb plant open on the right side, and Milky connecting for another wallbang. 2v5. It's a huge ask. It's a tall task and one that the Hounds might not be up to. An MP9 looking to come in from that CT side, SNX as well, just with that 5-7. Sicko making noise, gets that first, not the second, and it's all up to Ali. 4 in the way, and misses the first shot and that second. It's not gone well this time. ORKS taking that lead back, 3-2.
For Milky, or not missing, I mean, it was dead on. Just somehow only a tag. And as they kind of go through the motions, they end up with everyone trapped in cave. Now, this can be a bit of a weird spot to find yourself in as a CT, but Grayhound, in spite of having a smoke and a means to kind of cut off that point of contact, they try to leave it open and take those fights. And then obviously Milky had that wall bang, which was just complete and utter BS.
Yeah. A little bit of luck goes a long way. Calculated, of course. Vexite going to be able to find Veggie, who's gone on the aggressive with the flash, but it ain't working out for ORKS this time. And with the man advantage, let's see if the Hounds can hit back and keep it even 3 apiece. Still a few members of the ORKS side to get past. Vexite, though, there's those openings we were looking for in the second map of the series, but he's going to be finding them here in the third, the one that matters. Looks like there might be a bit of a trap coming through here, Vexite. How's his timing? Can he flip back at the right moment? No is the answer. Good damage onto Veggie, but it's not enough for the kill. And it is going to be the ORKS making the first move, and we'll see if they can convert in the 5v4.
You kind of see how this is forced Grayhound to go, right? When they see the aggression like that over at B, they've got to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be slow on the rotates, right? And ORKS have just got all the info, so they rush this A play to come through. After that contact over at B lane, they get themselves into the 3-on-3. Now they've got to deliver on this in the post plant. Util getting lined up for SNX. That's to eliminate Donut a little bit later on. Gonna land in now. Sicko playing up on the front. Full blind. Gonna get one through the smoke. Chance would be a fine thing now. And it's just SNX left. He's crossed onto the bomb. With a molly ringing out from the spawn, that will seal the deal on the round, you'd like to think. SNX tries to get out of there, and Inns will not let him escape.
I'm trying to fight mid again. HS going to be forced through the util, popping up a storm and hoping he can find a line. It's only going to be Liaz swinging, no one coming through the bottom mid just yet. Sicko will eventually, and HS, he's still going to lock this one through SNX. Going to chime in too. Ali wants more than just a single kill though. No scope, close range, able to take that cave control. And he's going straight in, has no idea Vengeance so close, but he's pulled that util out and misses an opportunity. 3 alive for ORKS as they find a fourth. Looking to go for a late brawl at mid. Sicko's already made his way towards Red Room. Flash in, Veggie. Ooh. Pulls out the util, but it's Olymp to get in behind enemy lines, and that's not being communicated fast enough. Big pick coming through from him. Liaz able to trade, but it might be too late. 3v4. And the Hounds are knocking at ORKS' door.
They look good to do it. They've pulled everyone over towards B and mid. We kind of have a swing player in HS, right? Just watching out over towards spawn, but you're still keeping the majority of your forces over here at B. ORKS is set up to deal with the B play, and that's what Grayhound are trying to deal them here. You're going to need something, I was going to say, like a big round from Vexite if you were ever going to try and salvage this 2v4, and he was nowhere near Liaz on that push. Almost looked like he was kind of investigating other avenues, but with the bomb getting away from them, his hands are tied. He's got to commit to this play up the ramp. He's seen the short swing, and now they can just face him together. So well done from the ORKS.
Another mid fight from them.
Trying to play through the util is Sicko. He'll cross over, but Olin there for revenge, and Veggie wins a fight out over towards B. This attempt to get back in the mid from Grayhound, they really want this real estate, and they are going to get away with the kill to Olin. That opens this up. One man in through Donut. Another tucked into the mid cubby. Ooh. And with that fight being gifted to Liaz down towards B, suddenly Grayhound are feeling quite good about this round. Suddenly it's this 2v2, and the claps on mid. The timing for this is perfect. The ORKS know they've hit this timing, and seeing Inns walk away like that has only confirmed that matter. They're actually in a really good spot here, the ORKS. SNX could swing out, get one, they can stop this plant, and there it is! The mowdown from SNX and Milky on that mid flank. The stars aligned for them there. They even, they were following a breadcrumb trail left behind from Grayhound, and then it's that one little bit of leg here of Inns. They see him going around the corner. They know they've hit this godlike timing, both through red and mid.
Are Grayhound ever going to be able to punish him? Milky. Oh, pre-scoped Inns on that short side line. Not going to be reacted to in time. Olin almost finds that line up. Big damage onto Sicko, and that's going to be an easy finish off for HS. Nice trade coming through. And ORKS still fully locking down the A site. Ali has dropped the bomb and missed a shot. And Vexite now has been lurking up a storm. SNX fully aware, and Vexite dies to the back of the head. But it's all going to boil down to the timing again. 1 minute 20. Looks like we're going to see this util come in. It is going to be the two-man swing. SNX finishing off Vexite there, and the B site defense again doing wonders.
Yeah, that's really scary. There should have been something in that for Grayhound. The fact that ORKS have been able to get out in the 5-on-3 is mad, and Alistair He's been baited in by the footsteps. Sicko will respond, sure, but it's not enough. Not enough to win you this round. Not enough to take a sixth right at the end of the half. It's all left on to Liaz, who's been having a very rough go at it here. And he'll get finished off by S&X on that rotate. So a 10-5 half for ORKS. They do a fantastic job locking in the final 7 in a row to find double digits. The ORKS are feeling good. They take 7 in a row to close.
They're going
and
quick.
Now they're fast out middle into Donut early. But look at the bomb. Sat back on Olymp outside of B doors. This is nothing more than a ruse. What happens when your fake goes this well? They're going to run away. They've got the free plant and beat. Great, man. How does this feel if you're Grayhound? How does this round
He knew
feel?
immediately, though, so they didn't waste any time. And ORKS are too scattered. This is winnable for Grayhound.
They're going to have to go check that. They're wasting this time having to fight the backline. That's a crazy snap from Sicko.
Yeah.
Just looked like... Oh, hang on!
Hello?
Backside suddenly has carved the path back in. And too far away is Milky having a wrap all the way around. They don't have the kit. It's dropped it long. He's still in with a chance, but he's got to act quickly here. And not quick enough as Sicko shuts him down. Grayhound managed to find their way back in. They deal.
Furia game. Grayhound the other day, I think it was, what, 1v4? Furia managed to shut the door on that one. But Vexite, Hisense Gaming, able to get through those trap setups
And again,
pretty effectively.
looks like it's going to be a ramp and all of them just going A.
With the one flash. Try to show face that will dislodge
There's
a
the
couple
molly
of the
from
members. Ali started to rotate, but the molly, as you mentioned, just buys so much
staying A?
time. They're going into B, and Inns just needs to stop this plant from going down. There's a lineup, 2 found, bomb on the ground, and no one able to plant in time. Hounds take the round.
I mean, they will get away with it, right? But
You need to do better. I think they needed a timeout.
Well, they're going faster. That's a change in pace. Veggie going to be able to crack that head off of Liaz. It's one of the rifles that's brought into the round and that's doing damage all the way through mid already.
yeah, straight grouped on the mid play. 3 players just run it up middle. Try and influence the rotates. You got a 3v1 over towards B. And so that looks to be the decision.
Oh, Inns pushing into the stack, but the slow peek into the AWP is the deal sealer. Ali going to be able to strike back with 1, but still has 3 members to get past. Deep smoke into CT buys so much time.
Yeah, just that round. I'll do one more.
Yeah,
Okay.
do one more now
At
that
least
we know
one
you're
more.
here.
Okay,
have
yeah,
to,
so
or-
call me out, sure.
Also, I don't know. The observing wasn't atrocious.
Yeah,
it was
I missed
probably a
one,
low
I missed the
light,
heaven
but
flank. Otherwise, I'm
Mate,
pretty happy with
It was a rough round to really watch, wasn't it? A bit of a fast one all the way through mid.
It seems like they just threw the utility on mid, got one guy there, and they're going to pop out A again.
Oh, and they've heard that tick onto Liaz. They know there's at least 1 donut, but the push is going to come towards that smoke. The dry push through. It's not worked out. Vexite going to be able to tear him a new one. 2v3. And SNX, the timing. Trying to cut the rotation.
no.
He's dropped the ball. Ali turns around in the nick of time, but Veggie's been hitting everything. 21 and 12. 1v3. Can he do it?
oh, they're all in this smoke. This is so weird. Something weird might be about to happen, and we're all along for the ride. Veggie making it happen.
No!
1 man still to beat, and it's Inns. He's lost him in the smokes. He's lost him in the sauce. Veggie slips on out of there, and Inns is left chasing ghosts. Nothing for the bomb, and Veggie's just toying with him, playing with his food. Inns might tap him out, but it's a round for the ORKS.
He's over 9,000, Harry. He's done it. A 1v3, a crucial round, and that's going to be 13 for ORKS. No money for Grayhound to buy. It's a half buy. What a round. What a time for Veggie to step up.
I don't think anyone had a kit either. Maybe Vexite or Liaz dropped one at some point. I'm just looking back on the stream quickly, but does not seem to be the case. No kits in that round. So
Sure, they have a quick flank for Cave, but they're going to get this bomb site.
oh, spotted on the cross. There's the info. And Grayhound posture for the retake. Fast lane control starting to come on the flank. And Milky not quite aware yet. Will start to flick around. Sicko drawing attention, but there's the connection. Not spotting Inns though, who's creeping on in. There is that smoke behind them. It's looking kind of good for the Hound. How's that happened? Inns still finds it anyway. Knows there's someone on the other side of the smoke. Connects Olymp, the lurk, the late flank to come through. Is he going to find it? Not this time, Liaz. Liaz spins around, saves the day, and the Hounds still have a shooting shot in this two-dog race.
Flanks through the smoke, tries to push through it, gets hit by the smoke. You think that's the end of him. You think he's screwed there. Like, out of all the places that smoke could have gone, of course it hits me. But then he gets his own back. He spams him out through the smoke. Meanwhile, you have guys like Alistair applying good pressure over towards long with that AWP, just pushing and prodding. Then it comes down to that flank, and that's very well read by Liaz. That could have been such a terrifying component to the round.
Well, we're cooking in the pressure, and we're cooking at mid. There's a lot of members here, 5 to be exact, but it's worked out for Grayhound, at least for the first couple. Liaz spotting Veggie over under the lane there. And now, from the 5v2 angle, Milky, he's still been so damn sharp. Liaz starting to turn up just when he's needed. Potentially the savior to escort the ring the whole way to Mordor.
You're left hinging on this fight for the lane control. And like ORKS knew they would have to fight for this real estate, right? When you don't go play this early, the odds are it's going to get taken. So they should anticipate these engagements. They all flood out through the doors.
It's worked.
But Inns is going to keep them at bay, keeps them locked out of lane. This is kind of the alarm bell starting to go off for ORKS here. Thankfully, it's only Inns here, and he's very low.
Yeah, heard the scope, right? They were
Bogdan's
close
low.
enough, I think.
Only
one flash.
They might not expect it to be that same member. A little bit too slow on the trigger there, and that's going to be the equalizer. 3v3 now. Plenty of time to plant and plenty of space to play around. Milky with the AWP playing from Cave could be a problem, but we'll see if he keeps on moving forward. Goes for that full wrap. Bomb planted for ramp, of course. But ORKS playing for long instead. No util to play around. Molly going to force him into the open, and in comes this ramp push. Ali going to be able to connect. HS spotted, but it's not working too well for ORKS. They're getting sent straight back to the hell, straight back to the depths of Mordor, and that is Liaz locking in another 13 to 14.
I feel like if they lose this, it's 16-14 Grayhound.
So this one's of high importance. They've got to open up successfully, and that's not the start they wanted. Alistair looks them dead in the face as they try run dry up ramp.
Boosting up over the platform, and that will be the bomb spotted. Back of the belt scene, Sicko jiggling, drawing attention. Ali just barely micro flicks across there. And now the bomb.
Oh, he's
going to
going for it.
No cover. Insanity.
Where is HS going?
Oh, and he doesn't even get the one kill that maybe could have got him. This is so rough. Olim's going to have to do it all alone. He needs the ace clutch in the 1v4. He's got 40 seconds to work with, and every one of these corners could be harboring a hound. Sicko in the temple, first on the chopping block, and he's going to give it to him. Olim falls 14 all, and with that being the buy for ORKS, they were all in.
All of your stuff, so you're ending the game with 2 half buys and 1 force.
Lots of util coming through towards the B site, but it's held strong by the doggies. Solid crossfire from long from sight.
Win the game, you know, like you can win it like the proper way. So you're trying to catch them off guard or whatever, force the issue, and that's just way too, I don't know.
Did you take the elite build for a swing?
Yeah, I mean,
so now you'll have like a full buy, but the way those last couple of rounds have gone.
At the first sign of trouble, Grayhound up and left this B site.
They have too much utility, Harry. They're going to fumble this by trying to use all their nades.
Getting caught with util out is always something that can haunt you for a long time. But this round could haunt the Hounds if it doesn't go well. And it's working wonderfully for ORKS. The Poles raising that flag right now. Backside 1v3, not going to be able to find him. And we're going to OT here in the third map of the series.
It's not that side, it's the other side. I'm a good fucking caller. Sit the fuck down. That was my...
Yeah, no, man, that was very good.
That's a great segment. Maybe we have it and we can play it so I just don't look like a total twat after this game. But we're in the break. Wow. You see, you could have done that at 14-14.
Get players over towards red or donut, and so they're looking to use that space again. This is all the makings of a B split here, and honestly, ORKS are positioned very well across the map with S and X in position to influence the rotates. Oh, nice shot out of Inns, but the end of the line very quickly, and this is where S and X thought was going to look to be a little more involved. He actually tried to leave red there, and so that's given them a fight. He had to make noise in doing that. So they go chase that one kill, giving over a 3v3 and a chance for the Hounds.
They're going through the smoke. Big flash across the top, second to cover, and Benji can't see a damn thing. The flash is hitting everything. Milky needs to do the same thing to bring it back, but with the AWP and the swing and the positioning from Grayhound, spacing too good, trades come through. And the first round of OT is in the bag. But it's all going to boil down to the timing. Oh, spotted. Lane member. Not going to go for the swing initially, and there's that rescope jumping across. Molly drop to buy the time, but there's space to work around that for Olin. And the bomb is still over towards that B side, Vex side, trying to make a hero play, but he's only able to find the single, and Sicko now has to have his head on a swivel to make this work. There's pressure coming from all the extremities of B. And he's going to keep on going forward. An opportunity, that's going to be SNX hitting the ground. Bomb starts to make its way through the donut, but can they find their just desserts? Real slow approach.
First on the scene. And Alistair out through red. They've cleared mid. This is so wild how they've kind of bypassed each other here. They find their way in through donut. Oh, HS just looks away. And so this crossfire that was attempted to be set up over in spawn just falls apart for the ORKS. Grayhound managed to pick it up.
Playing games. Kill Vexite pushing. Why don't you just speed up B? The op isn't there. You're 4v2. At worst case, if the other guy is also B, who's the A player, if Liaz is somehow B and they're mind gaming, you're 4v2 against 2 rifles.
And we'll see if that happens again. Another bit of util used just to lock them on in. Smoke on the lane to try to split up the troops, but the nade, the spray, and everything going right for the Hounds. Vex side comes to the party just in time, finds those two. And it's SNX to fall. 18 to 15, 3 match points to play with.
Oh, Alistair.
Ooh.
Gets away with that over in middle, and now Sicko looks to make his move through red. He will get spotted here. Trying to stay alive for as long as he can, hoping he can milk this a little bit more. There's 2 players there to deal with him.
As the smoke is fading, that could be round defining here.
Nade comes out first. Molly just a little bit after, but it will separate the push. Good timing on that. Grayhound try to help out with flashes, try to go fighting for long, and Vexite, he'll just full send. Gets away with one on the long push. Inns all the way through red room now, and this rotate still isn't even coming through for ORKS. It's allowed Inns to get to such a good position. He gets that one for free, and this could be the beginning of the end for the ORK armies. Veggie moving out the long side, looking desperately for his route to win this. He's got a 1v1 right here. If he could win that, the round is to follow, but he goes hunting for this CT lurk. He goes hunting for that last man, and he comes to pay the price. Grayhound pick up their first dub, and they'll keep fighting here in the Pro League. For the ORKS, it's the end of the line, a done deal, as this one falls apart in OT.
The Eagles have come. Harry, they took away Frodo and Sam. The ring is down Mount Doom. Gollum with it. Men have survived, men have prevailed. The ORKS are no more.
And with that, the ORKS are done. Their journey here at the Pro League comes to a close. Sure, we had some nicer things for them today. They managed to bump up their T-side round win percentage. They managed to do a little better there. And I'm sure this was a learning experience. I think if these casts have highlighted one thing...